gentlemen, welcome to a special collaboration of two of your favorite podcasts. Brandon from the Badass American Heroes podcast and Blake from the Noise Pollution podcast. Coming together once a month to bring you a special episode. Are you ready? Let's go! Hello, everyone, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Welcome back for another Swapcast episode. I am Blake.
I am Brandon.
Brandon. Oh, there you are. Hey, little late on the pickup there, but that's okay. I guess you're a little late sometimes here and there. But what's happening, buddy? What's happening?
Oh man, I'm like your sister's period. It's late and you get nervous, and then it shows up. So.
Oh, that was awful. Oh my god. Like you could have came out with like an awesome dick joke or that was bad. That was so bad.
You're welcome for my service. You're welcome for my service. God
damn it. Yeah, you're welcome.
Yeah. I'm good, man. How are you?
I'm okay. I'm a little more disturbed now at this point, but fuck it. It wouldn't be a Swapcast without a dirty joke right off the bat. Welcome back, everyone, to Swapcast number 8 from the Badass American Noise Hero Pollution Podcast of America. Yeah, of America. So what's happening, bud? You got anything new going on in your life?
Jesus Christ, man! Everything is new in my life. It's new week, new me. I'm just living my best life, and I'm just doing what I do.
So I got a quick question for you.
Yeah.
So I mean, you saw me just a few minutes ago.
I did.
What do you think of the stash? Sexy or creepy?
Creepy. Yeah, I definitely would not let you watch my children.
Oh, okay.
Or
well,
maybe
I put a poll up on my
would.
Instagram, and 100% of my Instagram followers agree with you.
Yeah, because it's obvious. It's creepy. You look like Uncle Rico and Super Mario had a Down syndrome baby.
Oh, okay. little harsh, but I'll take it. That's fine. Not only did they call me creepy, they said they're going to call the cops.
I absolutely would. If you were walking around my neighborhood like walking a dog and like looking at kids, I'd call the cops for sure.
Yeah. Okay.
I'd pepper spray
at least I
you
know where I
down.
stand in your eyes. God.
Yeah.
The one person is supposed to appreciate me for just for who I am, and this is the shit I get. That's all I do. I just get fucking shat on.
Blake, I appreciate you for who you are. Your mustache, though, I do not appreciate for who it is.
All right. Well,
Sorry.
You know what, Brandon? There's a good reason why I'm still growing the mustache for the rest of the month of November, and that's for
There is
Movember.
a good reason.
Movember.
Yeah.
No shave November, otherwise put it. So listen, guys, real quick. Top of the show here. You caught it in the last Swapcast. Brandon and I have launched a fundraising campaign for Movember. It is a nonprofit. It's actually the leading nonprofit organization that is out there promoting men's health and awareness, mental health awareness for men, suicide awareness, testicular cancer, prostate cancer awareness for men. So Brenda and I are participating in Movember, or hashtag No Shave November, whatever you like to call it. But the organization is called Movember. So you guys will go ahead and look them up. That would be great. But yeah, it's a 501c3 nonprofit organization where all the money donated goes towards helping men's health. So guys, go to mobro.com/badnoise and donate to the campaign. Our fundraising goal for this month is $200. Not too high, but just something, just give back a little bit. It feels good to give back. So, and look, anyone who makes a donation, I will send you out a Noise Pollution Podcast sticker. So maybe Brandon will get some made up from his show and do the same. I don't know. We haven't talked about that. I'm just spitballing that right now.
Yeah, putting me on the spot. I like it. And you know what? I'll one up you. If you guys donate, I will make Blake, when he shaves his mustache off, I'll make him put some of the mustache hair in the envelope with the sticker.
I'll do it. I'll do it. But it has to be after the month, though.
Yeah. But that way you can have a little bit of Blake in your sticker envelope.
Yeah.
You could potentially clone and grow your own Blake.
I'm not into sending out my DNA to people. You know?
Yeah, I mean, somebody could clone you.
I mean, I don't know why anyone would or would want to.
I'd like to clone my own Blake and just have like a Blake hanging out, you know?
What would you do if you had a Blake clone in your house?
I'd fuck it. Totally fuck it.
You'd just fuck my clone.
Yeah. What do you do with clones?
Would clone have the mustache or without? Clean shaven?
Well, you know what? That's a good question. I don't know. I don't know how that would work.
Yeah, look, it's ass eating season.
It is.
You know?
Yeah.
A little awkward. Yep.
Yeah.
So Brandon's
we're just
gonna fuck my clone, guys.
In a good way.
You're a giver, that's for sure.
Yeah. True boy.
I love. Man, always start off the show with the bang. I love it.
So besides Movember, what do you got going on, man?
With me? Shit, dude.
Yeah.
Been busy at work. Lots of realsy life stuff going on. Real busy. Got the holiday shit coming up real soon. Christmas fucking right around the corner, man. I'm generally a pretty busy fella. Especially around these times of the years. These times of the years. Oh my god, I can't even talk tonight. Especially around this time of the year, I'm pretty busy. Work picked up a little bit for a moment. It should be dying down, so the more content will be coming out, in the very near future from, just regular solo episodes. Hopefully some guests and stuff like that. But yeah, man, just doing like the real life stuff, real life job, real life fam stuff, and just having a good old time, But dude, we got Thanksgiving this week.
Oh, God, I can't wait. All the food.
I know, dude.
What do you
Thanksgiving
do for Thanksgiving?
is
You guys
probably
just
my
go
favorite
straight
holiday.
turkey.
What do I have? Is that what you asked?
Yeah, like what's your guys' meal? Like, do you guys just go traditional, straight turkey, potatoes, gravy, stuffing, or do you guys like turkey, ham, lasagna? I know everybody does a little different.
Lasagna. I never thought about that for Thanksgiving. That sounds delicious, though. No, we do pretty traditional style dinner, turkey. But we started this a couple years ago. We started deep frying our turkey.
Oh, fuck yes.
Shit. Oh shit, man. Talk about some fucking good eating right there, man. Wow.
Mm-hmm.
You ever had deep fried turkey?
I've had it, yeah. Very good.
Oh, it's so good. So fucking good.
Legit.
Yeah. For anyone out there who's never had deep fried turkey, like it's a game changer. It is an absolute game changer. If you do like conventional style in the oven, like most of us did growing up, it's like the turkey breast or like dry, really hard to eat and stuff like that. Man, this shit is just so tender and moist. It just, dude, you just can't fucking beat it. Cannot beat it.
No, you can't, man. And one thing that I want to work on eventually is I want to smoke a turkey.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I've smoked chicken and ribs and stuff like that. I've never smoked a turkey for Thanksgiving, so I think next year that is the way I do it. I smoke a turkey, and then I like to do a turkey and a ham. So I do a spiral cut ham, and then potatoes, gravy, cranberry sauce, stuffing, carrots, rolls, the whole nine.
Oh, so you do a turkey and a ham?
Yeah, do a turkey and a ham.
Nice. Yeah, so my little family here, so we go over to the in-laws' house. Her sister, her husband, and they have a child, young still, not really eating food yet, but so our little clan's grown a little bit. So we're at the point now to where we have to fry up 2 turkeys every year.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, which is fine in my book, you know. Which is just fine, you know. Fucking
how long
does
it take that? How long does it take that turkey to cook when you deep fry it?
This is the beautiful thing about it. For like a 15-pound bird, so we fry 2 15-pounders. We're talking about 40 to 45 minutes per turkey.
Ooh,
done.
Baby.
Oh, done. It's amazing. Mashed potatoes take longer to cook than a 15-pound bird.
Wow.
Yeah, it's crazy. We make a lot of fucking mashed potatoes too.
How many times have you almost got yourself on fire and
not
burned
once?
Your whole house
not
down?
Once.
Not once. That's disappointing. No. I mean, I think that's.
I know. That probably makes you a little sad, but well, that's the thing, man, dude. A lot of people they don't know how to do it. It's really not that hard, you know. People put in fucking whole frozen turkeys to fucking 350-degree hot oil. Like, yeah, that's a literal explosion waiting to happen. Like,
you can't do that.
No, you can't do that. You're not fucking throwing in frozen French fries. You know.
Oh,
it's a whole fucking turkey.
Wow. Didn't you saved my life?
Yeah, you're welcome. You're welcome for my service today.
I appreciate it, man. I don't know where I'd be if you hadn't given me that
for
advice.
Your service.
Oh no, thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, you know, there's a shit ton of people in America every year that fucking have a catastrophic Thanksgiving because of lack of education and common sense with deep frying a turkey.
It's a lack of common sense, man. I don't understand how people can fuck it up that badly. I don't get it. I don't understand the whole thing behind that. If you don't know what the fuck you're doing, like we carry these miraculous devices around in our pockets, and you can literally just ask your cell phone anything, and it will tell you how to do it. Like, ask your cell phone, how do I deep fry a turkey?
Cell phone?
Yeah, cell phone. I know that you Amish people, you're not up with the technology, but
yeah.
Yeah,
like, man, look, we just got paved roads like last week, so, you know, over here in Pennsylvania.
Oh, wow, you're getting there, man.
We're moving, we're coming up. We're coming up in the world.
You ride that horse-drawn carriage down that paved road.
Yeah, the horse and buggy. Yeah, my horse shits in the road. I don't clean it up.
You would be one of those people.
I know, you're right. And look, no one else does, so fuck it, I'm not either.
Just fucking speaking of shitting in the road.
Yeah.
So I was walking a friend of mine's dog around her apartment complex, and she's like, "Yeah, you got to make sure if he shits, you got to pick it up because they do DNA testing. They'll take the shit and they will DNA test it, and if it comes back as my dog, they'll fine me like $500 or some shit like that." I was like, "What the fuck?" Yes.
What?
They DNA test the dog poop. And then if it matches your dog breed, the apartment management company.
What?
I was like, bro, if you're going to go out there and scoop up the dog shit, send it to a lab and test it just so you can find somebody for the fact that you had to pick it up, you are dumb.
Oh my God. That's so fucking stupid.
Isn't that some communist bullshit right there?
I have never, ever heard of that.
So what I wanted to do was I wanted to shit on the sidewalk and just leave it there and be like, DNA test it, bitch.
Yeah. They come back like, look, this isn't a dog.
We don't know what this is. Werewolf, maybe, but we're concerned. Oh, you're concerned now.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's weird. Don't know where that came from.
Wow, that's insane, man. No, I've never heard of that before. And
I'd never heard of it before either, man. It blows my mind.
Yeah, you know what like a huge waste of like money. You know?
Money,
like
time.
Cuz that shit can't be cheap.
No. That's probably why the fine is like $500.
Even still, I don't understand how a DNA test for a dog is like less than that, you know?
I mean, like that's pretty much at that point you're getting a 23andMe for your dog.
Yeah, you know, like then at least fuck it, at least you pay that money and then you can know what exactly your dog is if it's like a mutt or something, you know.
Dog's a fucking idiot. I paid $800 for this dog. It's supposed to be purebred.
Yeah, and it's not. Like,
guess again, bitch. Fuck it. Anyway,
see, like, my question is though, my question is though, is that like, how do they trace back that DNA to your dog though? You know what I mean? Like, they would have to have something already.
No, you had to give them a DNA sample when you move in, like, and you get the dog.
So that's a requirement for this apartment complex. They need a DNA sample of your pet.
Yeah.
So right off the bat, you should have just gave them like your poop, you know?
Well, and see, that's what I would do. I would give them my poop and be like, hey, here you go.
Yeah. Hey, look, here's this massive shit. My dog, man, he takes big ones. It's like a gallon bag just full of shit.
Oh, man. One of our medics when we were in the Army, I don't remember which one it was, but he was telling me a story about this guy who had gone to like get his physical for Ranger School.
Mm-hmm.
And so you have to submit a fecal sample. And, you know, you go in, they give you a brown paper bag and a popsicle stick, and, you know, you smear a little bit of it on the popsicle stick, put it in the brown paper bag, and you take it back. Well, this guy, he had to have been an infantryman. He doesn't shit and put it on the stick. He just shits in the bag and then takes like a pound of shit back to the aid station. And the medic told me, he's like, as soon as I grabbed that bag, I knew something was wrong because it was too heavy. And he's like, I didn't even open it and look at it. I just asked the guy, I was like, bro, did you shit in the bag? And the soldier looked at him and was like, yeah, man, it's fecal sample. What else was I supposed to do with it? And it's like, nah, dude, you shit, you wipe a little bit on the stick, and then you bring the stick in the bag back. And he's like, take this, try again.
Yeah, that dude was total 11 Bravo, 100%.
Yep.
Because we're the smartest fucking MOS.
I think we got the name of this title now. It's Please Don't Shit on the Stick.
Okay.
Yeah.
I like it.
Book it.
I like it. Fuck, dude. $500 for poop.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow. That's so fucking stupid, man. I'd move out of that place just for that reason.
Yep. Communist, man.
You know, it might be. It's Washington, bro.
It is Washington.
You know, we're talking about poop on the subject. Our good buddy Mike Peacock over On the Edge with Mike Peacock. Great podcast, by the way. He just had an episode that I haven't listened to it yet. It's in my queue to play. But that episode is called Fecal Tools of the Trade.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah, and I didn't even see that it came out, and then I just saw an Instagram post, and it showed like a picture of like a knife, and the caption said, "It was up until the age I was 13 is when I realized that most families don't have a poop knife."
You know what? I had seen that going around.
Yeah,
and I thought better of clicking on it just cause, you know. But I like the idea of a poop knife.
A poop knife. Like, I'm like, what do you do with that? I guess we all need to go watch or go listen to On the Edge with Mike Peacock and find out.
Yeah, find out what the poop knife is.
I will. I'll get back to you. So shout out to you, Mike. Good friend of mine. Ours, really.
Yeah, good friend of the show.
Yeah. Dude has like the greatest fucking podcast radio voice ever.
He does. He's a natural.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. Yeah, fecal tools of the trade.
Besides shitting in the street, what are you up to these days, Blake, besides work and shitting in streets?
Other than pooping in the street, man. You know, it's getting too cold to poop in the street, man, here in Pennsylvania. We actually just had our first snow of the year on Thursday.
Oh, boy. How much snow did you get there?
We got about 8 inches. 8 inches.
That's what she said.
Yeah, I know. If you a couple of years ago, I just saw a meme. It reminds me of this meme I saw. It was you watch Game of Thrones, right?
I have watched some of it. Yes.
You have watched some of it? Okay, well, this podcast is fucking over until you catch up.
Yo, dude,
I'm pissed off at you
HBO
right
ain't
now.
cheap. Ain't cheap.
It's fucking $14 a month. You get your first month free. That's a whole month to binge watch Game of I'm walking off this podcast right now.
Blake is literally speechless.
Wow. I hope everyone who's a subscriber to Badass American Heroes goes and unsubscribes to his feed right now because he doesn't watch Game of Thrones.
Yeah, all 10 of you. All 10 of you. Go in there and unsubscribe.
Unsubscribe. And come on over to Noise Pollution Podcast. # shameless plug. Anyway, well, there's a meme and it was like the wildling girl Ingrid, the one that Jon Snow like falls in love with and fucks in the like hot tub spring thing.
Yeah.
And it was like it said like I'm expecting like 7 inches of snow tonight, like me too or something like that. It was because Jon Snow, fucking her. Like, yeah. And I'm expecting 6 to 7 inches of snow as well, something like that. It was funny. Yeah, I know, not but yeah. So the weather people totally were totally inaccurate with their prediction with the snowstorm that came in. They were calling for like a dusting or up to like 2 inches or so. No, we got 8. So like every fucking road is shut down, and it was pretty crazy. November though, first snow of the year. It's gonna be a crazy winter here in Pennsylvania. I can tell you that now.
Yeah, well, I mean, I'll tell you how cold it was here. I was at the beach yesterday, and it was 65 and sunny.
Yeah. That's fine. It's fine.
It's fine if you're into that.
Yeah, it's fine if you're just like live there. Whatever.
Yeah, I did got tricked into a nice 9-mile bike ride.
I saw that. How'd that go for you?
Dude, that was horrible. You know how long it's been since I rode a bike? Like, I was 12.
Probably since what, like 16?
Yeah, I was like 12.
Yeah.
And this bike that I was riding was about 2 bike sizes too small and had a flat tire. 9 miles on that bad boy was rough.
Yeah. And you're not a small guy either. You're taller than me, and I'm pretty tall.
I'm not a small dude. So that was rough. Yeah. And then we finished the 9-mile bike ride, and we're like, let's do a 2-mile hike to the lighthouse. Dumb is what I was.
So you should have just fucking went for a swim in the ocean. Just made yourself a little triathlon. By that point,
man. At that point, yeah. Well, I decided the third event in the triathlon would be distillery tasting. So I slammed that like a pro.
There you go.
Yeah,
there you go. That's worth it then.
Yeah. So overall, that's how cold it is here. That I was still able to bike along the beach and do a hike. So,
I like it. Hey, look, man, good for you. Getting out there doing a 9-miler for no leisurely pleasure for yourself whatsoever.
Well, living my best life, man.
Just living your dream. Shit. But yeah, so we got to a good bit of snow. It's all melted now. And then Friday it was like high 40s, so all the snow melted. So it's just a muddy mess around here right now.
That's the part, man, is after it all melts and then you got to deal with it.
Yeah. Well, it's not bad because it's less shoveling on my part. It snowed all day Thursday, and then to follow up with freezing rain in the evening and into the night. So everything was just fucking covered in ice. The roads. My drive home from work sucks because the state doesn't fucking plow the road, even though it's a state road. It doesn't get plowed. Huh?
Why don't they do that? Oh, I forgot.
Because
they're
more concerned about more like the Pennsylvania Turnpike and other highways and stuff like that are much more busier and stuff like that. But this road I take home, it goes through multiple different townships, and the townships don't plow it because it's not a state road. And like I've literally like went on that road and I'm following a fucking plow truck, and the plow's up. But the second it turns off that road, the plow drops. I'm like, God damn it! Like I need that right now.
That's frustrating. That's typical government, though.
It is typical fucking government. You're absolutely right. God damn it, dude. They would just, not do that and just fucking make the roads safe again. Hashtag MAGA.
Make America roads safe again.
Yep. What is that acronym?
MARSA?
Huh?
MARSA. Make America's roads safe again.
Yeah, MARSA. Let's get that trending on Twitter, guys. Hashtag MARSA. It's too close to MRSA, though.
Yeah.
We almost had a guy in our platoon die from MRSA. You remember that? I don't know. Wait, I don't know if you were with us at that time.
No, which one was that? I don't remember that.
One we called Corporal Dick.
I don't remember that one.
He smoked like 3 packs of Marlboro Reds a day. He drank
that
3
could have been
Monsters
multiple
a day.
people.
Yeah, that's true. That's a lot of people. I think I know who you're talking.
Was he an old man?
I'm not going to drop his name, but
was he an older guy?
Yep.
I think I know who you're talking about.
Yep. Yeah, dude. Fucking, he was. We were doing some. I don't even know what we were doing, but he dropped a 50 cal can on his hand, busted it open. Didn't tell anyone. Didn't go to the medics. Dude, develops an infection, and he's like, okay, I should do something about this. So, literally, in the middle of the night, this is in Yakima. We're in Yakima. And we're out sleeping in the field, and I'm sleeping next to the LT, next to the truck, and all of a sudden, I hear, I wake up disturbingly, and I look up, and there's a fucking helicopter, hovering right above my fucking face. And I'm like, I wake up the LT, I'm like, sir, wake up. He goes, what's happening? I'm like, dude, there's a fucking helicopter right here. I'm like, oh shit. We fucking jolt up. Yeah, literally it was probably 10 feet off the top of the striker.
That's what's up, man.
Yeah. In the 1 in the morning or some shit. Clearly this dude didn't have a fucking someone to land him, so he was just trying to fucking land on my face.
I mean, I'd land on your face too.
You sit on my face? Is that you kind of broke up? Is that what you said? You sit on my face?
Yeah. Your
okay.
clone's face, not yours. Your clone.
Yeah, my clone's face. Yeah, with the mustache.
Yeah.
Free mustache rides for November, guys. So get in line, ladies.
In line.
Yeah. Look, man, the mustache. It's a selling point for me these days. The ladies, man, I can't keep them off. I told Shitty Nikki, I was like, hey, babe, look, don't be jealous, but I gotta fucking beat them off with the stick, man. They're just chasing me down,
What? Because they're trying to call 911 on you, or what? I don't know.
No, it's just trying to hop on the stash, trying to hop and go for a ride. Or they're trying to beat me in the face with a club or something, or bat, something like that.
Yeah. I mean, I showed a lot of people pictures of you, and they're like, "Oh, are you gonna call the police, or should I, or how do you want to?" I was like, "Oh, okay."
Well, look, man, I told you it would fucking start coming in really good. So, we still got about 2 more weeks in November yet, and I'll be at Tom Selleck level at that point.
Which is crazy, man. That there are still 2 more weeks in November left.
I know. It's kind of scary too at the same time.
It's been a long November. I'm ready for it to be over.
You think so? I think it's going fucking by fast, dude. That's why I said for me it's kind of scary almost. Fuck, dude, getting old. The time's really slipping away.
I don't know, man, because you know what I do for a living, so this is my busy season. Mm-hmm. I just want it to all be over. Let's call it a day and get to January and just move along with our lives.
Right. I get that. I get behind it.
Yeah.
Well, hey, look, man, I'll put it to you this way. At least we're not living in California these days. the fires and shit, bro. Yeah, we talked about that before a couple months ago.
Yeah, man, and here we are with another crazy fire in California. So, dude, what
the pictures that roll in from there, dude? It's fucking nuts, bro. Couldn't even imagine.
Yeah, man. Well, we have a mutual friend that we served with, who's a police officer in Malibu, and he's just been saying that it's horrible that people waited too long to get out and then they got stuck and there was nowhere to go. So, dude, it's not good. But I don't understand why California keeps having these horrible wildfires. And then you told me something and it all clicked. Why is California having these crazy wildfires, Blake?
Well, I mean, so a couple episodes ago, I had a gentleman that goes by the name of Dr. Brenda Barton. He is an director of professor of biology at the University of Mississippi. We talked about that a little bit amongst lots of other things, but he talked about how because like we build homes and in such big communities and stuff like that. Like fires occur naturally in nature, with or without humans. So like whether it's lightning or it's just dry, like it is in California, most of the time it's dry, right? So, and we're not allowing nature to take its course and so if this was like 400 years ago or whatever, that fire would just go until it eventually went out eventually, you know what I mean? And it would burn up the load. But there's so much fuel right now, fuel being wood and homes and things like that. So the fires, they're able to spread and get as super intense as they are. But so with our human ways that we live in California and wherever else that these fires are happening, we're not allowing nature to take its course and get one solid good burn in, because next year if there's another fire, it would be like minuscule in comparison to what's happening now. But
yeah,
because we have so many homes and houses in the hills and whatever else, like we're not allowing nature to take its course. I mean, obviously we're not just going to let nature burn 3 fucking states away, but that's like one of the reasons why the fires are always continuously getting worse and worse every year out there.
Well, also that, fuel. And then the fact that California has put so many restrictions on logging and how much you can log and how much you can take out. And then these trees are just dying and becoming dry fuel. So if we allow these logging companies to come in and actually do what they do, in a way it's conservation. Like when we hunt, it's our way of conservation. We keep the populations under control. We keep one type of deer from getting too out of control. So we need to do the same thing with all these other things, with the logging industry, and making sure that they go in and take out the trees that need to be cut down. And that way there's a fire break in between these big sections of forest. So these fires can't burn and burn and burn and burn. And then you end up with 3 states on fire. But, the government and all of its infinite wisdom has decided that we shouldn't do that because we're hurting the trees.
Right. And I don't know if you saw the big thing with the state of California and Trump cutting funds to California's forest, wildlife management and stuff like that out there, because you're right that they're not doing their jobs with logging and helping with building fire breaks and stuff like that. Trump was cutting because they're not doing anything to help with the situation. And then people are like, oh, fuck Trump and whatever. And then this big fire happens and they wonder, where's the money coming from the federal government? Well, I mean, Trump said that, if you don't do your job, you're not going to get the money from the federal government. You know what I mean? You're just wasting money at that point. So fucking a lot of people in California with their arms in the air saying, fuck Trump. But that's the reality, is that the wildlife management, not wildlife management, but conservation and forestry management out in California, they're not doing what they're supposed to be doing with the money that they were given for fire mitigation techniques and stuff like that. And it's common practice in a lot of states that they do all the time with building fire breaks and making like access roads easier to be accessible for emergency vehicles and whatever else. But it is, and it sucks all around. I couldn't imagine. So, Brandon, shall I put on my my tinfoil hat for a minute?
I wish you would. I love it when you put that tinfoil hat on, man, because it means we're gonna get weird.
Yeah, let's get weird. It's not my tinfoil hat. It's and this is the first time that I've seen this conspiracy being thrown around for these fires in California. But basically, there's a lot of conspiracy theorists out there that are blaming these wildfires on these laser weapons that the U.S. government is equipping on these planes that are starting these fires out in California. Have you seen that at all, Brandon?
No, I mean, you had just mentioned it to me before we went live. No, man, I hadn't heard about that, but definitely sounds like something that the government would do.
Yeah, I mean, look, nothing surprises me anymore these days. That's why I always tell people that, like, oh, did you hear about this? Isn't this crazy? I'm like, no, because I'm not surprised by much of anything anymore these days. Once you kind of open your eyes and you peel back the wool that blinds you, you kind of see a lot of things for what they are, and you're like, okay, well, I'm not surprised. But but a lot of people are really saying that these continuous disastrous wildfires in California and stuff are to be blamed on the U.S. government's like laser technology that they're equipping on these planes. And there's a lot of these like photographs that pop up of these like clean like cuts of like just like cut straight through a car and like through like the woods, and like from an aerial perspective you can just see like a straight cut through. That's something like only like a laser weapon could do. And like there's pictures of like you'll see like it's at nighttime and there's like a big fire, and then like you just see like this like looks like light like coming down from like the sky like into it, and someone's like, oh, nice laser weapon. But obviously that's like a lens flare in the camera, you can clearly tell. But
is it a lens flare?
I don't know. Like I said, man, nothing surprises me these days if that was the case. Our government's big, and there is a deep state. It's talked about a lot now, in a very open form. Not just Alex Jones, but the deep state and everything like that, and like the shadow government and everything like that. That there's a lot more going on to what we see. But as far as what I think of is that our frontline government officials that we see, they're not smart enough to pull off things like this. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
and
that's what I always say
about it.
That's what I always say when people say like, oh, 9/11 was an inside job. Like, bro, there's nobody in the government that is smart enough to pull that off, and B, there's no way that gets kept a secret.
Right. And that's where like that whole like deep state, like shadow government shit comes in. That's the government you don't hear about. That's where that like trillions of dollars goes to, the black budgets and black projects, things that that really no one knows about.
Yeah, I don't buy that particular conspiracy theory, but there's a lot of other ones I dig.
Oh yeah, for sure. But yeah, man. So a lot of people are really thinking that the fires are coming from the federal government. For what reason, I'm not really quite sure. But testing, I don't know. I don't know. It's like the whole chemtrails thing too. It's like like it's a population control, keeping people sick. I don't know if you've dabbled into the whole chemtrail thing at all.
Yeah.
Or at least I've read about it. I've read about it here and there. And, the whole geoengineering thing and stuff like that. That information is out there for, like actual information out for geoengineering, stuff like that. But as far as the chemtrails thing goes, I'm not really quite sure on that. But anyway, yeah. So laser weapons in California. So watch out, people. In Cali, you might be getting zapped from the U.S. government. Get your ass burned off.
watch for those laser weapons on the airplanes.
Yeah. It's either that or it's just, it's nature taking its course, and the fact that there's like an overpopulace of humans in California with homes, and when a fire starts, it spreads like wildfire, literally.
That can't be it.
No, it can't be. It's got to be a conspiracy.
Definitely a conspiracy.
Yeah, for sure.
Bro, something else happened this week that shook me.
Yeah? What's that?
The world lost a great man, a hero. Stan Lee passed away this week.
He did. Stan Lee. Did. The son of a bitch.
Yeah. So I know you kind of said you're not a very big comic book guy. I am. I grew up on Marvel Comics. I still love Marvel Comics. And Stan Lee was an icon. Now here's a little bit of trivia you should know about Stan Lee.
Okay.
Because Stan Lee was a World War II veteran. He was like Camo or something, Signal Corps. But, and I want to say 2012, he was made an honorary member of the 2nd Battalion, 3rd Infantry Regiment Patriots. Do you know that?
Huh. No, yeah. I didn't.
Yeah, he went out to Fort Lewis, or Joint Base Lewis McChord, did like a big PR thing out there, and was actually made an honorary member of the Patriot Battalion.
No shit.
Yeah, so
that's awesome.
We have a little bit of a tie in there with Stan Lee, and I think Stan Lee is one of those dudes where there's not a lot of people that could say a bad thing about him. Great guy. I know that he really supported the troops, loved the troops. Was always doing stuff for the military community, and was just like an all around like badass dude, kind of like a Hugh Hefner type guy, Just always looked like a playboy badass, always funny, cracking jokes. So that was pretty sad for me this weekend. I usually don't get too upset about celebrity deaths, but he was old as fuck too. I think he was like 95. So
yeah, he was in his 90s for sure.
R.I.P. Stan Lee.
Yep, rest in peace, brother. That's crazy that he was as an honorary member of 2-3 Infantry. That's crazy. That's cool.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Pretty cool.
Yeah. No, I mean, like I'm not a big comic book guy, but I mean, fuck, can't go wrong with the movies either. You know what I mean?
No, yeah. I mean, you look at a guy like Stan Lee, really created an empire. Like,
yeah,
just everything. With who knows what all that would look like without Stan Lee. Would Marvel even exist? So pretty cool to be able to leave that as a legacy.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Which leads me to the next thing I was going to ask you about. And I didn't talk to you about this before because it just popped in my head.
Okay.
Legacy, Blake. Do you believe, especially as men, I feel like we kind of have this underlying drive to leave a legacy, whether it's through, having kids that carry on the family name, or leaving our mark on the world by creating like a big business or some creation that we created or invented. I think most people in general, but even more specifically men, have that desire to leave a legacy behind. What do you think about that?
I agree with that statement. I think that term legacy gets thrown around like it's this thing, like it's a mountain that men are supposed to climb, and you're supposed to plant your flag in the legacy mountain, and with amongst the other men before you, and leave it there. Now, I think I agree with you in that sense as well, that leaving a legacy is, in a way, I think it is important, because I think, but a lot of that I think comes from an egotistical type of thing as well. It's like, oh, I'll leave my legacy, no one's gonna forget me, blah blah blah. So, I don't know. For me, like, I think my legacy, if I were to say if I would leave a legacy, it would be to pass on, like, the things that I've learned that I was never taught to my children. You know what I mean? And if they can go out into the world as up-and-coming adults and and be a changing force. You know what I mean? That would feel like a legacy to me. You know, not the fact that I built this Fortune 500 company, because it's just business. It's just money. That's all it is. Now, I mean, that's great and all. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
But,
So you don't have like a desire to like, once you're gone, like people remember your name type of thing.
I have no desire like for that. Like, would it be cool? Sure. I mean, why not? You know, let's entertain that idea. Yeah, of course I'd be like down with that. You know, say this podcast becomes extremely popular one day, and then, you know, I get mainstream with it and all that stuff like that, and then, you know, then one day I die, and then I'm on the news someday, like, oh, legendary podcaster, you know, Blake from the Noise Pollution Podcast, you know, kicked the bucket today, blah, blah, blah. He's remembered as such and such. You know, I mean, that would be cool and all, but, like, it's not, like, a goal of mine to strive towards. You know, like I said, at the end of the day, for me, it's like, you know, what do I pass on to my children? You know, what knowledge have I learned in this life that I can pass on to them to help them be successful and to help them grow and be the waystone changers of the world. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
What about you?
I don't know, man. I've thought about it a little bit, and I do have a desire to leave like some kind of legacy behind, but on any given day, it's different. You know, obviously I started the podcast to help other veterans kind of deal with things that they have going on in their life. So if that was something that I was remembered as, is like, oh, you know, shit, Brandon's dead. He helped these people deal with issues and tell their stories, and that'd be cool. But I also, man, I kind of want to go out like being remembered as like a supervillain.
A supervillain?
And I think that that's okay. I don't think that we should segregate against me because I want to become a supervillain.
Okay. I mean,
maybe not even villain is right. Maybe like a Deadpool, Venom kind of anti-hero type thing.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm down with that.
Okay. I mean, look, I like Deadpool. Deadpool's great.
Yeah, Deadpool's great.
Yeah. So you... Okay. I don't even know what to say to that.
So I either want to be remembered as just like an awesome guy who did a lot of good for people, or just a total and complete douchebag who was a total and complete douchebag like Deadpool. Those are the two extremes, man. There's no in the middle. Okay,
so you want to answer your own question, you would like the idea of leaving a legacy behind.
Yeah, man. I want people to know my name.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough.
And you know what? Maybe it'll be one of those things where you know my name, but you get to decide how you remember me.
I mean, I don't know if I'm going to remember you after this call, but, you know, then I'll remember probably tomorrow when you shoot me a message. Like, hey, oh yeah, Brandon, what's up? I forgot about you.
Yeah, I mean, you'll remember it in the first, like, 7 seconds when I talk about sister fucking and periods and fucking your clone and all of that. So
stop it. That's disturbing.
You're welcome.
There's not many things in this world that I get just shook by and disturbed by. That's up there, man. That's up there. Ugh. It's just gross.
You know, iTunes shows you at what points people stop listening to your podcast. I'm curious how many people make it past that point. Yeah.
Yeah, around the 50-minute mark for most podcasts.
Yeah. But for ours, it'll be about 1 minute and 7 seconds in when I start talking about your sister having her period. Well, we'll see.
I think it was even before that you mentioned that. It was definitely before the minute mark, I have to say. That's but, great. You know, whatever. We'll leave it up to the viewers to decide. Yeah, thanks for that, by the way. There goes my ratings for the week.
That's fine.
Jerk. Just thinking about yourself all the time and your legacy.
You're welcome for my service.
Thank you. You know, this last week, like someone like at work, you know, we do like a group like briefing thing every day, and you know, and one of the managers was like, "Oh yeah, veterans, thank you for your service." I was just like, "Oh, you're welcome." Just like what? Just totally taken back by it.
I like that.
It was good. It was really funny. I thought so anyway.
Did you do anything for Veterans Day?
I didn't. No, I worked, man. I worked on Veterans Day, but I still, was very appreciative of everyone thanking me for my service, and that still is carrying on to this week too. You guys are still welcome. Are you still there, Brandon?
Yeah. Sorry, I blanked out for a minute because I wanted to thank you for your service again, but I wanted to do it in a creative way that you would remember for the rest of your life, and I couldn't come up with anything.
Oh, you dropped the ball. Okay.
Yeah, my bad.
Okay. Well, shit.
Yeah, I kind of ruined Veterans Day because I was at a party and I got really drunk, and I just kept telling everybody that they could thank me for my service starting at midnight.
Sorry, starting right as the hour struck midnight. You're welcome.
It was Saturday night, and I drank a whole bottle of brown sugar bourbon and made a total complete ass out of myself in front of a bunch of people I didn't know, and then just decided the best way to end the night was by telling people that they could line up to thank me for my service starting at 12 o'clock on the dot.
You're just standing there in front of the room, with your hand out.
Yeah, if anybody wants to leave the party, you know what you got to do.
Yeah, you got to shake my hand and thank me.
Yeah, brown sugar is ruined for me for a while. I think I'm.
Yeah. I bet. Yeah. I bet you've been smashing that shit lately.
Yeah, I'm gonna move on to smashing through JMO.
I think this is probably Swapcast first, where you haven't been drunk.
Well, because, I told you when we first started, I'm drinking water because the hotel I was at had a distillery in it. And so you can just imagine how that ended. Yeah. Okay.
Right. So you're asking people at the distillery to thank you for your service all weekend.
Yeah.
Is what you're alluding to.
After Veterans Day. Yeah.
Where's my free meal, motherfuckers?
We don't serve food here. Oh, you should. Communists.
I want my chicken wings.
Yeah.
Well, since we lost all the listeners, we should probably go ahead and wrap up the show. Unless you got anything else you want to mention tonight, Brandon.
Fuck it, man. Let's wrap her up. Put a little bow on it.
Throw a wrap party.
Yeah. Call it an evening.
Yeah. So, again, guys, one more time, Brandon and I doing a campaign for Movember. So go ahead and donate, guys. Again, $200 is what we're pledging towards for this month. There's still 2 more weeks left to go ahead and make that happen. So, yeah.
And in all seriousness, it goes to a good cause. It goes to men's health research, testicular cancer, PTSD, all these different conditions that can affect men, low testosterone. Lots of different things. It goes into research for that. It's an important cause. And Blake gets to grow that amazing child molester mustache. So do it. Honestly, if you don't want to do it for men's health, do it for his poor wife that has to look at that every day and think about her instead of thinking about yourself.
That's true.
It's for a good cause. And, so make sure you jump on there, find our Movember page, donate. And, we appreciate it, guys. We appreciate the help for the cause.
Yeah, absolutely, guys. Support my mustache at www.mobro.com/badnoise. Again, $200. That's what we're going for. Any contribution is greatly appreciated, obviously. And I will send you a sticker. And Brandon says he wants me to shave my parts of my mustache with that sticker. I'll have to sleep on that one and think about it, but we'll see. But yeah. But ladies and gentlemen, that's it. Thank you so much for being here on another video Swapcast. We're happy to bring you one this week. Yeah, on video. See our handsome faces and my creepy mustache. Ladies getting lying, you know what I'm saying. Woo. I got nothing else, Brandon. How about you, man?
Do you just want to shout out your podcast real quick, bro, and let the people know where they can find you?
Sure, I'll do that. Thank you. I host a podcast called Noise Pollution Podcast. If you haven't heard me talk about it about 14 times this episode so far, it's available on iTunes, Spotify, YouTube, obviously, Podbean, Google Play Podcast, Stitcher, Spotify. I think I said that already, and wherever else you listen to podcasts. You can follow me on Facebook and Instagram at Noise Pollution Podcast and on Twitter at Pollution Radio. What about you, big guy?
So first off, I'm just going to tell people, get on there, follow Blake. He's got really great content that he puts out. And if you're going to jump on there and follow Blake, jump on there and follow me too. My podcast is available on all the same places Blake just said, because obviously I can't say them because I suck. So get on there, like, subscribe, leave a review. Reviews really help out for Blake and I. They help us climb up the podcast charts. So leave a nice big 4 or 5, 18 star, however many stars you can squeeze in there. Leave them all. That helps us out. And you can find me on the social medias on Facebook. Just get in there, search Badass American Hero Podcast. It'll pop right up. And on Instagram, I am at Badass American Hero Podcast. You can drop me a line to Badass American Hero Podcast at yahoo.com. Boom. That's all the places you can find me. And, that's all I got, Blake.
Yeah, that's it for me as well, Brandon. Guys, thank you so much for being here for another Swapcast episode. Again, we're pumping more and more of these out, more than our own general content. So,
I know.
Thumbs up for America.
Yeah.
So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you. And that's all I got. Brandon, send it out. We got to get better at our outros. We suck at that, by the way.
I'll work on it. So, guys, that's it for this time. Check back. Next episode of the Swapcast will be out around the beginning of December. Make sure you like it. In the meantime, make sure you like, subscribe, follow on YouTube, leave a review, all those awesome things. And we will be back in a few short weeks to fuck your face with some more amazing content. Until then, fuck ISIS. Keep up the good work. And we are out of here.
Bye, kids. Good night. Mustache ride.
Pew, pew, pew.
Pew, 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 pew.
Good night, ladies and gentlemen.